All right, time for Tech Tuesday, and face mask rules are returning, and one company wants you to help create the mask of the future.
Plus, it is smartphone season. Samsung getting the chance to show off their latest devices, and some are already bending over backwards. So joining us live to explain is our tech expert, Greg Nibbler. Hey, Greg, welcome back.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, definitely exciting for new phone, kind of late summer season. It usually happens. We had Google last week with an announcement. Samsung now with theirs, though, with an event that's coming up here actually tomorrow. So here's what we know about it. It's going to be the Samsung Galaxy Unpacked event, which is kind of what they name these things. But foldable phones are going to be the feature. And they've had these out for a couple of years now. These are going to be the latest iterations of them. We've got some leaks kind of already of what they might look like. Fairly similar to what was before, but they've got the two different ones, the Galaxy Z Fold, and this would be the third one of those, which kind of opens up like a book, so it's kind of a tablet. The rumor is we're going to get a stylus pen that'll go along with it to make it more functional in that aspect, some better refresh rates, maybe some more waterproofing, and then you'll also have the Galaxy Z Flip 3, which is kind of like that old style flip phone where you get that, satisfying like snap as you close it, and it's got one screen though for the entire thing. So it's really Samsung saying that they believe foldable phones are going to be the future and that people are going to start purchasing these things more. And I'm curious for you two, with these things out, we've talked about them before on the show. Have your opinions changed about these, or is this something that you're interested in, that kind of technology?
I always broke my flip phone.
Really?
It always, I don't know if I flipped it too hard or slammed it too hard or whatever.
Yeah.
Over flipped it.
Yeah. So I'm not necessarily on board.
I would go back to a flip phone just because you mentioned it's got the very satisfying snap. There's nothing better than hanging up on a phone call you really wanted to hang up on and just smacking it closed.
But maybe that's how you break it, because you're too
that
aggressive.
Angry. I don't know. It's not the same satisfying feeling of just hitting the red button on the iPhone. But I want to kind of stay with my Apple iPhone, so I guess we have to wait until Apple does something like this, like 5 years from now. I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of the rumors. When's Apple gonna? Because they're eventually gonna do it, but whether it's this year or not, I'm gonna guess not. I'm gonna think it's gonna be next year, the year after. But Samsung with these tomorrow, Apple their announcement later on this summer. So we'll see what else Samsung has.
Okay, well, we've been seeing all these mask mandates start to come back. So what is this high tech face mask trial and the signups that are now available? What's this all about?
Yes, this is from a company called Razer. So normally they make gaming products, gaming laptops and accessories. This is their foray into a fancy mask. And they showed this at CES earlier this year in January as just kind of a spec project. And now they're going ahead and going to be making these. It's now called the Razer Zephyr. So it's a face mask with RGB lighting on it. It's allegedly 99% effective at filtering out, so better than an N95, at least according to what their specs are. You've got a microphone in it, so it'll actually amplify your voice. So it's a microphone and a speaker, so you can hear what somebody's saying through it. It's got a clear part, so you can actually see somebody's face through it. So it's got all these kinds of bells and whistles on them. And right now, they have a beta program to where you can sign up to test it out before it actually goes on to market. And I don't know how many people are going to get these. I've signed up myself. I'm trying to contact them to get a hold of one, but allegedly, somebody is going to get these out there to test them out and use them in real world situations. And it's just, like you said, more mask mandates. I feel like this may be more of a normal thing going forward, having these kinds of high-end masks, but they think that it's worth making an actual product.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like it would probably be quite an investment. It looks pretty heavy duty.
Sturdy.
Pretty high tech.
I would feel weird right now, like walking into a store.
You don't want to wear that into Freddy's? You
might get some, like, people.
Not the early adopter for that.
Yeah. I don't know.
But
I feel like that's like catapulting us into a dystopian future that, hey, we might be on our way anyway. Who knows? But
yeah, exactly. Yeah. We're all going to look like Bane at some point from Batman.
At some point.
Great. Can we sound like him too?
That would be cool. If the microphone, if it amplifies your voice, but then you could also modulate it.
Do that thing.
I like that. I like that. That's
Paper
good.
or plastic? Paper, please. I just think that'd be so great. I don't know.
Oh, Batman.
Right? Yeah, that would be fun. Well, let us know if you get to beta test it. That's pretty cool.
I will.
Okay, we were talking about this yesterday on the show. NASA recruiting people to live in a fake Mars on Earth. My first thought was, Ken and I were talking about this, okay, the Biosphere 2.0, like we saw that back in the 90s, right? That didn't go very well. So what is this project going to look like?
Yeah, I mean, it's the couple of tech things that they're going to be doing with it, kind of simulate Mars and what it would be like to build. They've got 3D printing of the building. So the building will actually be 3D printed from a company called Icon. And then you'll have 3 people in there. And the more high tech things that I was interested in with this, as opposed to maybe what they could do before, it has to do with VR, because they're going to simulate spacewalks and simulate, presumably walking out on the surface of Mars, but using VR goggles. But it does ultimately end up being kind of like that thing before, where it's 3 people living together for a year in I think it's about 1,700 square feet of space, but you imagine that's full of equipment as well. So pretty tight quarters when it comes down to it. And it's going to be a year. They're going to do 3 different experiments like this, and they want people to apply to be a member of it. There's a few specifications. You have to have a master's in mathematics and have some kind of pilot training. So it's not everybody that can apply, but if it's certainly opened up to a lot more people. And yeah, they're going to try this out and see what it's like to live on Mars, but using these high-tech items to maybe make it feel a little more of a simulation.
Yeah, sadly, we are not qualified.
That's okay. I'm good with my house.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Let somebody else do
I'm gonna
that.
stay on Earth for
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, Greg,
Yeah,
thanks
just put on the VR goggles at home.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Thanks for all the tech updates. We'll see you next week.
Sounds great.
And if you want to stay up to date on the latest devices hitting the market, you can follow Greg on Twitter @GregNibbler.